Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Sure. Okay.
My name is Rich Harwood. I'm traveling around the country talking to people about where the country is today. If I asked you to give me a word or a phrase about where the country is today, what would you say it is?
It's in a really difficult spot.
Because,
Well, I think because there's, very divisive forces at play, right? And it's really kind of pitting Americans against Americans, which, thematically is pretty consistent with this place.
yeah.
You know,
What is this place when you think about the pitting Americans against Americans and being in this place? What does this place make you think about?
that maybe there'll be a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this wasn't necessarily a happy ending. I mean, it was an ending, thankfully. But hoping there'll be some sort of reconciliation, which, obviously did occur here. I mean, if you look at what actually happened here, it was, I think, both sides were very gracious with one another.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was, a wonderful thing.
Yeah. The so we're at Appomattox Courthouse where Lee surrendered to Grant. In that case, there were two generals involved
Right.
that controlled, in a sense, what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now we don't have two generals
Right.
in the same way. So what's it going to take for us to come back together in a way that we need to today?
Sadly, probably some unifying national tragedy. I mean, I don't know. Think about how bonded we were on the 12th of September 2001. Something like that kind of brings you together. I mean, maybe there'll be something else gradual that's more positive that happens, but it's hard. Going back in history, it's hard to figure out what that might be.
Do you think Americans want to come back together? I mean, amid all this divisiveness?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, because you see Americans, like, you go to car shows, you go to baseball games, you can't tell who's on what side, right? For all Americans love enjoying baseball, enjoying cars, or at the beach. You don't know.
Yeah.
So we all enjoy the same types of things, and we have a shared heritage, and we have to kind of come back and, embrace those things that, unite us, and, somehow diminish what those differences are. There's a lot of just bad information out there. And I think what's happening now is a lot of people are finding out that, wow, they really have been lied to.
Yeah, by...
I think largely by the Trump campaign. I mean, the man told over 30,000 lies in the first term, and come on.
Yeah. Do you think that I often find that people kind of have lost belief in things today?
Yeah.
Do you agree with that or no?
Well, yeah, absolutely. We saw that during COVID. I mean, you couldn't, you had to twist arms to get people to get, COVID shots. Even President Trump said, get your COVID shot. And he was booed by his own supporters. And it's like, wait a minute, how did vaccines become the bad guy?
Yeah. What do you think would help to restore belief among people?
It's really hard to say. I mean, I've seen hundreds of people much smarter than me get the same question, and nobody's got a definitive answer. You just hope there's going to be something to kind of bring us together. I tend to think that the fact that Trump has very fascist inclinations, that these things kind of die of their own accord. I mean, they eventually, like, you're starting to see some of it with what's happened with the scandal involving Epstein. He's lost a lot of followers. His numbers are dropping. So you might see something. I'm just hoping people don't become disillusioned with the whole process and want to burn everything down and start over again. But maybe that's the start of moving in a more positive direction.
Great. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay.